Thank you for joining this new homes presentation, introducing the first round of consultation for the Cheyne nursery site in Chelsea. I'm Kim Taylor-Smith, Deputy Leader with responsibility for Grenfell, housing and social investment. And our new homes delivery programme aims to tackle the urgent need for affordable homes in our borough. It's very important that we remember that we have 2,300 people on our housing waiting list, all in temporary accommodation. So we as a council need to maximise the use of the land that we own, and we're looking across all of the borough in order to do this. The programme comprises 600 new homes with a minimum of 300 at social rent, alongside opportunities for intermediate housing that can be used for key workers. And the programme will also deliver community and employment facilities for our residents. So we now have planning permission for phase 1, which will be 97 homes, and building work is underway, and some of these sites will be completed for residents to move in 2022. So we're now focusing on the potential sites for phase 2 of the programme, and this includes the Cheyne site, where we aim to build a state-of-the-art children's centre and nursery, and some new homes. So today you'll learn about our plans for the site and see the artwork and designs that demonstrate the vision so far. And we've given very strong brief to the architects that aims to ensure that the new building offers new homes along an expanded and well-functioning nursery, enjoyable public space, and a building that's appropriate in size and style for the site. So we want to hear from you about what you think and what needs some more consideration. So in addition to the design, there'll be an opportunity input on how the new children's centre and nursery will function, so we can ensure that the children and families can make the most of the space. You can also share your views through our forms, where your feedback will be anonymous and fed back to the decision makers. So I really end by just saying I really appreciate you coming today and look forward to hearing what you think. And I'll now hand back to the project team. Thank you.
This presentation is about plans for a new nursery and children's centre, as well as new homes at the Cheyne site in the south of the borough. The council has appointed Howard Tompkins as architects for the Cheyne project, and will be working together with planning consultants Litchfields. This is the first round of consultation, and we welcome your feedback on the proposals. We want residents to be fully engaged in the project and to be involved as much as possible. This slide explains the reasoning for the proposed scheme. There is a need for increased and improved children's services within the south of the borough, and since 2019, the council has been working to provide services by way of a new integrated family hub model. This involves trying to bring together different types of support for families to one place. In parallel to this, the council is committed to delivering more social homes for rent to help serve the needs of the residents that it has on its housing waiting list. This site provides an opportunity to meet the aspirations of both an improved children's services offer and affordable homes, with all homes on the site currently proposed to be social rent. This slide provides an overview of the location of the site, which is comprised of the existing Cheyne Nursery and Children's Centre and the surrounding area. Immediately to the south of the site is Westfield Park, and to the east, south and west is the Lots Village Conservation Area. Kings Road is a short distance to the north. The image on the left is an aerial view of the site looking north, showing the wider context, and the right-hand image is a closer view of the site, showing its relationship with the park. These images show the types of uses that surround the site at present, and show that these are largely residential homes. The photos on the right-hand side of the page are of the different buildings, with the colour coding and numbering shown on the plan. The site sits next to Westfield Park, which contains 2 children's playgrounds, shown in photo 1. With the western part of the park having a more open parkland feel. The existing nursery is surrounded by a passion flower climbing plant that screens the building, shown in photo 3. Photo 4 shows the view of the park looking north. Looking more widely at the integrated family hub model and the aim to expand children's services where they are needed in the borough, this project provides the opportunity to consolidate services within the south of the borough. The project intends to co-locate the services from the Violet Melchett Nursery and Children's Centre about 1 mile to the east, with those on the Cheyne Nursery and Children's Centre, to provide a new, improved and expanded provision at the site for children and families. The council is seeking to deliver 600 homes as part of the new homes delivery programme. We want to build as many homes on the site for those residents who are waiting on our housing list. This will contribute to meeting the overall target. We will be doing this in close consultation with residents, parents and staff of the nursery. This slide shows how the opportunity for bringing together the nursery and children's centre services as well as housing could be achieved. The left-hand side of the image shows how the existing nursery provision at Violet Melcher and Cheyne can be re-provided in a new building with an expanded children's centre. The lower part of the image then shows the types of facilities needed for these uses, and how the majority of facilities will need to be separate to meet requirements. The right-hand side of the image shows how the new homes provision will need to be separate both from a design and operational perspective. This approach has informed the design rationale, which will be presented over the next few pages. The following two slides explain the opportunities presented by the site. This slide focuses upon improving visual and physical connectivity with Kings Road to the north and Westfield Park to the south. Notably, it will improve the presence of the Children's Centre services from Kings Road, enhance the outdoor public space surrounding the site, improve connections between Westfield Park and Kings Road, encourage and adopt a forest school ethos. Other opportunities include the potential to provide new social rented homes to help those residents on the council's housing waiting list, creating a building to last that is flexible, adaptable and energy efficient, improving and expanding children's services, and increasing the biodiversity of the site. Drawing on the opportunities, the next two slides show the priorities that have informed the design approach and rationale for the scheme. This slide shows the priorities focusing on a height and scale that responds to the local character and ensuring the residential amenity of new residents and existing residents, as well as their safety. Fundamental to the aspirations of the council and design team is to deliver a scheme that the local community can be proud of. This means that public participation in developing the scheme is important to us, and we welcome your feedback on participation as part of this process. Other priorities are ensuring safeguarding between the uses and the careful management of use between nursery and residential spaces. As part of the design, it is important that the nursery and children's centre has a separate entrance to the new homes to make sure the line of security for the children is maintained. This image shows this design approach and the intention for the nursery and children's centre to have a shared entrance and reception area, but then to include very separate spaces within the building. This slide shows how the heights of existing buildings next to the site have been reviewed to inform the design. The site is shown in red at the centre, with an existing building of 3 meters in height. The image shows that there are a variety of heights in the local area, rising up to 4 stories. This slide shows a prospective approach for the arrangement of the site, which includes a ground floor layout for the nursery with the intention to provide a central courtyard for outdoor play space as a key design driver. This would have direct access from the nursery rooms, shown in red. The positioning of the residential, shown in blue, has been considered to respond to the positioning of the nursery courtyard, to maximise separation distances from neighbouring properties as much as possible, and to align with the gap between existing buildings on Thorndike Close. The images on this page show different prospective heights for the building. The intention is that the nursery would be single-storey, with the children's centre accommodation provided at ground and first floor. The remaining storeys would be used for new homes. The brief for the council is to optimise the provision of housing on the site, and these options are shown at this stage for your feedback on the preferred height of the building. This slide shows the view from Kings Road to the north as existing on the left-hand side, and on the right-hand side with the various height options shown. This is included to demonstrate how these would be viewed within the street scene. One of the key design opportunities is to increase the presence of the nursery and children's centre on Kings Road from this view. There is also the opportunity as part of the scheme to look beyond the site boundary and improve relationships with Westfield Park. The key features of the emerging landscape scheme include looking to provide improved connections from Thorndike Close to the park and the opportunity to enhance the entrances of the park as a result, to reinstate the passion flower currently at the site boundary, and to deliver high quality play space for the nursery and children's centre. The council's target programme for the site is shown on this timeline. We will be developing the scheme further over the coming months and undertaking further public consultation to obtain views of residents and the surrounding area. We are hoping to submit the planning application towards the end of 2021 with determination in spring 2022. We then aim to start construction later in 2022 with completion targeted for 2023. In order to help us design a successful scheme, we want your input on the design and have highlighted some questions below which you might want to consider when providing your feedback. The priority for the Council is to deliver a scheme that the local community can be proud of, with an enhanced nursery and children's centre and as many social rented homes as possible to meet the needs of people on the Council's waiting list. Understanding your views is very important to us as part of this process. You can provide feedback through the link to the feedback form, which you can find on the Cheyne webpage. The Council is also providing a live chat session via Zoom and an in-person event on the dates shown. If you're interested in attending one of these events, details will be provided on the Cheyne webpage, including a link for the Zoom call, which will be made live before the event. These sessions will provide you with the opportunities to ask any questions regarding the site or the programme as a whole. However, if you cannot attend these sessions, you can also contact us via email at newhomesinquiries@rbkc.gov.uk.